Okay, so today we are going to be talking about some of the reading habits that I often get yelled at about, either on Instagram when I do reading updates or just on my Discord in general. All the time, they pick on me there. So we're going to talk about some reading habits that people seem to hate about me, and then I guess after that I'll talk about why I like them so much and why I'm not going to change. I annotate a lot of the books that I read, and because I already have a pencil with me while I'm reading, I use that pencil as a bookmark. And if I'm not annotating a book and therefore don't have a pencil near me, or I've lost my pencil in between reading sessions, I dog ear my books. I don't break spines very often, but if it's a mass market paperback or a UK edition where the spines are really stiff, I gladly break those suckers. If I'm not really into a book, but I still want to know how it ends, but I don't want to finish reading it, I will go online and read spoilers for the ending. And then usually that will excite me because that sounds like a cool ending, and then I'll just keep reading and read the whole rest of the book happily, knowing what the ending is. But it's cool to see how we get there. I don't do this for books that I'm really enjoying, only ones that are about to lose me, and that usually gets me back. And if it doesn't, then I DNF. After I finish reading a page, I rip that page out of the book and continue on to the next one. And if I decide I love the book and want to reread it, then I have a nice puzzle trying to glue things back together. Just kidding. I don't actually do that one. I just promised one of my patrons that I would do that gag in some video. Don't worry, that was just the cursed child. Okay. Now let me talk about why I like these things. I've talked about annotating quite a few times on my channel in the past, but I really enjoy it because it feels so much more immersive and interacting when I'm annotating, whether I'm putting predictions or theories on the page, or if something crazy just happened and I react to it on the page, either freaking out or being really angry or really excited. It's all there, and I really enjoy that. Plus, if I reread, being able to go back and see my first reactions is really cool. Plus, I just really like the idea of eventually passing my favorite books on to my kids and it having a piece of me in it, and my kids being able to see my first reactions and my first thoughts. Pencil as a bookmark. It's already there. It's already there. I'm annotating anyway, so I stick the pencil in there. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't break the spines. It's convenient. Plus, I don't like bookmarks. They fall out. Pencils don't really fall out that much. If I'm either not annotating a book for whatever reason, or I have lost my pencil at some point while I was reading it, which I'm not going to pretend is not a common event, I do dog ear my pages. I think it looks good. I like it when I'm at the end of a book and there's a bunch of bent pages at the top of it showing where I've been. I think it looks neat. I like used looking books. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't intentionally abuse my books. Like I said, I don't break spines very often. I'm usually pretty intentional at keeping spines intact unless the book angers me because of the tight binding. But for the most part, I'm very intentional about not bending covers and not breaking spines and not spilling things on books. But as far as the inside of the book goes, as far as the pages being bent and the pages being written all over, I like it. I think it looks good. I like a little stamp of me on my favorite books. I like leaving a piece of myself in stories that I really enjoy. The one big downside is that a lot of books that I don't enjoy that much, I donate to the library. So if I have annotated a book, I can't do that. So if I read a book and I have a bunch of negative notes, I'll usually just send it to a friend for them to enjoy my anger. But that's really the only downside that I see in putting myself in my books. Breaking spines, I kind of already covered it. It's really an act of bitterness. If a book is a mass market paperback or has just ridiculously tight binding, I feel like the book deserves to have its spine broken. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a really satisfying feeling to be able to bend that cover all the way back and to feel it crack. I like it. Reading spoilers at the end? Yeah. So I don't know what to tell you, honestly. I don't do it for books that I'm really enjoying, books that I'm excited to see how it ends, books that I can't get through the pages fast enough. I love finding things out as they go. I love watching it unfold and being shocked and amazed. But if it's a book that's not holding my attention and it's about to lose me, but I still want to know how it ends, I read spoilers and I see how it ends in advance. And usually that'll revitalize me and make me go, oh, how did we get there? And then I want to watch it unfold and then I'll go finish the book. And every now and then it won't. Every now and then I'll read the ending and I'll think that's stupid. And those will be my DNFs. Those are the books that I just quit on and, you know, I don't finish. But a lot of times it'll make me finish a book and it doesn't affect the enjoyment. Timeline by Michael Crichton. I was really enjoying myself and then it hit a lull and that lull kept going and it was losing me. So I read the spoilers. And it was really cool, so I wanted to see how it ended. So I finished reading the book, and I had a great time. I still really enjoyed that book. I just needed a little boost. And yeah, like I said, the last thing was just a joke. I tried I tried to escalate things little by little throughout this, and I'm sorry, but it was just the cursed child. So there you go. There is a list of things that I do that I regularly get DMs on. I regularly get people messaging me and telling me how much they hate my reading habits. So I thought I'd make a video about it. What are some of your terrible reading habits? What are some of the things that you do that you think people wouldn't like? Or do you have no bad reading habits and you keep all your books pristine and you're super hyper careful and you hate everything about what I've just said to you? Let me know in the comments and join my Patreon if you want to support my terrible bookish habits. We do buddy reads over there, we have movie nights, we have a lot of really fun discussions, and you get early access to videos. I post videos every Tuesday through Friday. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.
Hold on. Okay, now do it. You ready, Dren? Go, Mommy.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Hey! I'll take those.
I'm sure that's enough. Do you think that's enough B-roll?